Can any of you actually say that you've heard of a river that's current flows backwards? To the city of Chicago, that's totally normal. The Chicago River is a river that's current flows backwards in order to regulate pollution. It regulates pollution between the Mississippi River and Lake Michigan. In order to make sure that no pollution goes in, the current flows backwards. Chicago is truly an unexplainable experience. Every time you visit is truly something new. You'll never have the same experience twice. There's only too much to do. Chicago was once really undesirable to many, but now has been a home to millions and is definitely one to tour around, especially for people like me. The city is one that you would want to experience, and you can only experience it if you're hands-on there. One would actually want to go and see a city for what it has to offer. So Chicago is really big on its tourist attractions. It's also really good on its food and its sporting teams. Chicago is one to go and visit for the three main tourist attractions when it comes to the Willis Tower, the Cloud Gate, and the Navy Pier. According to U.S. Times Weekly, the Cloud Gate is definitely one that's most popular. It's really known for its steel exterior and its unique shape, which is also called the bean. People go no matter what type of weather there is to go and visit it and take their pictures. They go, they put their hands on the bean, they say it's for good luck, and they go and take their pictures, which come out distorted. That usually looks like this. It's really unique for its shape. People go and they take their pictures. It is also known for its Willis Tower, which is also known as the Sky Deck. There's two different things you can do there. There's a Sky Deck 360, which gives you an experience of the entire city 360, or there's this thing where you can lay down basically to the city. It basically feels like you're falling, and you can't experience this anywhere else. It's also known for the 103rd floor, which basically takes you in an elevator that's made out of clear glass, which if you're afraid of heights is definitely not for you. They go and they take their pictures, they lay on the floor, they act like they're basically falling down. It's really, there's no other place that really gives you this experience. The Navy Pier is also really cool to visit. People go no matter what type of weather there is. That's why the city is very manageable for every single type of person out there. They go for their carousels, the music, the food, and everything else it has to offer. The carousels usually lights up, and people go there on dates for fun with their kids. It's really a fun experience. Once one really gets sick of going around the city, they definitely are one to feed their stomachs. The city is really big on food. Spoon University definitely gives you all types of attractions for food that you can actually go and visit. The one thing that Chicago is really, really known for is their deep dish pizza. It has a lot of cheese and a lot of tomatoes on it, which is really good. Every slice you take is really cheesy, and people go to Chicago to really experience that pizza, and this is how it looks like. The one place that people go and eat it at is Giordano's, and it's really famous for their pizza. It has a great rating, and Spoon University definitely recommends it. The other type of food that they have is the Chicago-style hot dog. It's really famous. It doesn't contain any kind of ketchup. It contains peppers, 2 tomato slices, a couple onions, and of course the hot dog. People enjoy this, and they go to Chicago to eat it. The next type of food that they have is definitely their Italian beef. If you're really big on the beef, then definitely go to Chicago to experience that. And the next type of thing is definitely when you want to give a sweet tooth. Chicago likes to mix pride in their food, so they have this place called the Rainbow Cone, and people go to Instagram it to put it on social media. It mixes sherbet and the colors of the rainbow, and it really represents pride, and it's really tasty, and it looks like that. Besides the food, Chicago is really big on sports. They've hosted the Super Bowl before, according to ESPN, and just recently, the Chicago Bears, which is Chicago's football team, has won over the Detroit Lions. The Chicago Bulls are also known for their basketball. The Chicago Hawks are known for their hockey, and the Chicago Cubs are known for their baseball. Every single sporting event there is one to really experience, and people definitely go to the pubs to go and watch them, or to bars or to different stadiums that they have there to go and watch and see these games. Chicago is also known for it's really nice nightlife. There's a lot of life there, no matter what time of day it is. Chicago is a city that really just is always open. People go there to take pictures, to really experience their life there, and to actually build their homes. Besides it just being a city, it's home to many without the hassle. There's a lot of places in Chicago that are really quiet, and there's a lot of places in Chicago that are very loud. This makes the living situation there very versatile. It also has recently become very, very safe compared to what it's been in the years. Before, it was known to be undesirable and people didn't like to really go visit, but as of recently, it's really become one of the places to actually go and visit and to actually be able to live in as well. Because usually cities aren't really made to be lived in like the many other cities there is out there, like New York City, for example, or Los Angeles. People really don't like living there because it isn't really homey, but now in Chicago, it's actually been home to millions now. It's not only is it city, but it can also calm down for people to live. Chicago is a place that you actually have to go experience, hands down, to actually get the entire scheme of it. Chicago is definitely known for its attractions, its versatility, its food, and its sporting events. In order to really experience Chicago, you have to go there, and Chicago will really help expand the world on the cities.